Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I just want to do another stash update. I'm trying to do this on a weekly basis just to keep up to date. Um, right now I'm at plus 6.82% in my portfolio. My internet titans, internet stocks, I think today hit like an all-time high. So they could just continue to rise. So they're at like 15%. And some of the biggest holdings, are Amazon and Facebook, Netflix, and everything else. There are other kind of like tech stocks like data defenders here. Robots Rising is another one. I think American Innovators is one too, but I forget where it's at. But there you go, American Innovators and on the Cloud9. Those are like tech stocks. All of them, if I had a portfolio probably of that, I'd probably be a lot higher because tech stocks continue to just kill it. They just continue to keep making money, but I'm going to kind of keep this spread out just so each sector, and I would be able to follow each sector that way, and that way I'm more diversified in it. Live Long and Prosper continues to get in the limelight with the ACA repeal and the new GOP healthcare plan, depending on how it's going to work out. But the closer and closer that gets to getting repealed or repealed and replaced, depending on how they want to do it. Because currently, man, what's his name? The old guy, John McCain. He had eye surgery or something like that, so he couldn't be available to vote. So they had to delay the vote, which is like everybody's going crazy on that. Like it's kind of like hypocritical. But ever since that kind of came to the limelight, my Live Long and Prosper was down for a while, and then it started coming back up and it started getting more attention. Defending America, same thing. I think the Lockheed Martin there's like a F-35 deal, multi-billion-dollar deal, and other deals keep getting put out. Like it almost seems like every week there's like some kind of deals that we're doing with other countries, and a lot of that is just continuing to go forward and continue to make this ETF money. And the ETF, of course, has all the stocks, Raytheon, Boeing, General Dynamics, and so on and so forth. Money Machines is up 5%. Banks, once Congress is done with the healthcare, which who knows how long it's going to take, they're going to be moving on to like the budget plan and working more towards repealing Dodd-Frank and basically making things better for banks. So this has slowly been getting some steam. It was down for a little while, and now it's at 5%. So this is kind of like the highest I've seen it in a little while. I haven't really seen it gone above it. And then Raw Earth, also at 1.77, finally getting up. As there's more and more news, like over in the Middle East over oil and everything, this also tends to get some play. Also in the South China Sea, I think it's China and Vietnam are kind of going back to or going at each other because I guess let me see if I could bring up like a little map or something because it's kind of hard to explain, but like it is like interesting. China like dominates like the South China Sea where a lot of the oil is at, and other countries are trying to get in it. But the problem is the fuck are images. Images, I'm stupid. There we go. The problem is that they don't have. Here we go. They don't have jurisdiction. So here's Vietnam right here, and then here's all the South China Sea, which is like all their shit basically. So Vietnam basically has like three different oil patches they kind of want to get into in the water, and all of them touch along this line. So there's kind of this dispute going on over it. But the thing is, China wants to go forward with their One Belt, One Road initiative, which is going to bring a lot of global trade to them. So Vietnam kind of has the upper hand because if China like makes like a big thing out of it, and I don't know, like escalates the situation, that One Belt thing will collapse because if they prove they can't work with other countries in this situation, how are they going to be able to do it with that One Belt, One Road initiative? where they want basically all trade to pretty much filter through China through multiple countries. But pretty much along here, like I said, there's just these oil patches, and there's like three of them, and they all either touch along this border, or one of them is even in. I think it's like down here. It's like all the way in this border, but it's technically China's territory. But as you can see, like you got Brunei, Malaysia, Philippines, Taiwan, and Vietnam all kind of in this area, but China just dominates the whole area. So it's kind of interesting though, just to watch it go back and forth, and them basically have to figure that out. I think the long run, I think Vietnam's going to be able to get in there and get some more oil, but China has to play nice in the meantime. But I don't know specifically if that's playing into this, but there's also like some other things going on with the Middle East and like Qatar. Wireless wonders, again, every time data stocks, particularly like AT&T, Verizon, get any controversy towards the FCC ruling potentially coming up, this stock fluctuates a little bit. The reason why I'm holding on to it is because I do think the ruling will, or they will rule in favor of the tech company or in the data companies, and allow them to throttle internet speeds for certain providers, or basically not providers, companies. So basically, like everyone will have, or right now everyone is net neutral, so every website has equal access and speed. You can't slow down one side or speed up another. But if we kill that regulation, then maybe Verizon, AT&T, whatever, which kind of dominate the whole data space, you know, Facebook might make a pitch to them, say, hey, I want faster internet speed or something like that, so the users of Facebook can get out a lot quicker. So they'll pay these companies more money, and they'll purposely give them a faster speed while having a reduced speed for every other website. So it's not a free and open internet, maybe not anymore, depending on how this goes through. But as that gets closer and closer, it's going to be a big fucking boom for these companies, because at some point the other companies are going to crack and want that faster speed, you know, as they continue to grow, which means they're going to be paying up to these companies that offer the data plans, and also like the cloud storage expanding and everything like that. So it's kind of an interesting play, and I'm still waiting for it to pan out. It was like around like -8 last week, so it's kind of coming down now. It's only at -6, but that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. So I'm up $60 pretty much. I got $4.39 worth of dividends. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's what I wanted to cover on this one. Also, in the future, like I said, I was thinking about pulling wireless wonders, but like I said, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna see what happens. If I got rid of it, I can tell you right now, my portfolio would be doing a lot better. But I chose these specific ETFs, you know, based on the administration, how things are going to play out. So far, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have been good. Four completely different sectors. Oil, commodity has been a little tricky. And then wireless wonders is really the only down one. So I'm kind of just waiting to see how everything plays out and keeping my fingers crossed. But anyways, I just want to make the update on that. So as always, if y'all have any questions, if you're interested in certain ETFs or want to know anything more about it, you know, hit me up, let me know. Leave a comment. It always lets me know that, you know, people are watching this channel, they're actually benefiting from it. So the more information I can give out, the more it can help people, and the more it can grow. And as always, if you like my channel, just help me out. Click like, subscribe, and share these videos. There are a lot of people out there that might be interested in investing, and Stash is a very simple app that people can get in like right now, and it doesn't take a lot, you know, and it's pretty much self-maintaining, so it doesn't take much. But you know, I have a lot of different videos on this channel about it and how to use it and how to set it up, so hopefully it can benefit them. And as always, if you want more information, you can follow me on Twitter at AdaptTrades. I try to update fairly regularly, and I try to do just like market data, just kind of what's going on, if there's any like big news, and get it out there to you all so you can benefit from it. So if you have any questions on anything, as always, let me know, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.